On a breezy Wednesday afternoon in early October, the quiet town of Fairhollow, tucked deep in the Appalachian Mountains, was stirred by the unthinkable. 17-year-old Emily Hart, a bright, soft-spoken senior at Fairhollow High School, vanished on her walk home. Emily was last seen by her friend Lydia at the school's iron gate, adjusting her red backpack and waving goodbye. The route she took, a scenic 15-minute walk down Miller's Road, was lined with golden maple trees, modest homes, and rusted mailboxes. It was the same route she'd walked for years without incident, but that day she never made it home. By nightfall, her mother, Margaret Hart, a widow and local florist, reported her missing. A search party, comprised of neighbors, teachers, and nearly every sheriff in the county, was formed within hours. Emily's disappearance struck a raw nerve in Fairhollow. Nothing like this had ever happened before. Investigators found Emily's backpack 3 miles from her route, beside a creek where teens sometimes snuck off to drink or smoke. Her phone was inside, wiped clean. No fingerprints, no signs of struggle. Sheriff Tom Beasley, a no-nonsense man with a soft spot for kids, led the investigation. The early theory pointed to a stranger abduction. Beasley held a press conference, voice tight with urgency. "This is likely a random act. We urge parents to keep their children safe and indoors after school." But something didn't sit right with Lydia, Emily's best friend. Em wasn't the type to take that trail. Not alone, she told investigators. She also revealed that Emily had been distant in the past few months, distracted, withdrawn. As the investigation deepened, so did the cracks in Emily's seemingly perfect life. Detectives uncovered a second phone hidden in her bedroom drawer. It held encrypted messages and photographs that hinted at a secret relationship. The man's name, Marcus Reddick, 28, a substitute science teacher who had worked briefly at Fairhollow High. He had since left town after his contract ended. No forwarding address. When police tracked Marcus down in neighboring South Carolina, he was cooperative but nervous. He admitted to a close friendship with Emily but denied any romantic involvement. He said Emily had become obsessed, that she would show up at his house unannounced. "I told her it wasn't right. I didn't want anything to do with it," he claimed. But then came the twist. While clearing out boxes from Emily's closet, her mother found a bundle of letters. Dozens tied in a ribbon. All from Emily. All addressed to someone named A. They weren't love letters. They were pleas for help. "I think he's watching me again. I'm scared to tell Mom. Please don't tell anyone." He said he'd hurt her. Emily wasn't afraid of Marcus. She was afraid of someone else entirely. For years, Margaret Hart had rented out their small guest house behind the flower shop. The current tenant was Andrew Keller, a quiet, well-liked handyman who fixed up old bikes for neighborhood kids. Andrew had known Emily since she was 9. No one suspected him. Until a neighbor's security camera caught his old blue truck passing by the exact spot where Emily's backpack was found, on the day she disappeared. When questioned, Andrew claimed he had been running errands in the next county. But the store he claimed to visit had no record of him. A warrant was issued. Inside his workshop, investigators found a silver chain that matched one Emily had worn in several photographs. And beneath a false wall in the basement, they found something worse. Emily's red sweater, torn and stained. Andrew Keller was arrested. In custody, he confessed to the kidnapping, but not to murder. "She's not dead," he muttered repeatedly. "I never meant to hurt her. I just wanted to protect her. She said she felt safe with me." Days later, Emily was found, alive. Malnourished, traumatized but alive. She had been kept in a hidden underground root cellar behind Andrew's house. Small mattress, flashlight, bottled water, and a journal where she had documented everything. Andrew had groomed her for years, building trust under the guise of kindness. When she started dating someone from school and tried to assert independence, he panicked. He told her the world was dangerous and only he could keep her safe. Emily's rescue brought a bittersweet closure to Fairhollow. She and her mother moved out of town soon after, hoping to rebuild somewhere with fewer shadows. The guest house was torn down. Andrew Keller was sentenced to life without parole. But the town never forgot. Emily's story became a haunting reminder that sometimes, the danger isn't a stranger in the woods. It's the man who fixes your porch light. And even in the safest towns, monsters know how to smile.